Hello there everyone, today we're gonna do this. This is gonna be a small shrimp pattern. And I'm gonna use some of the new spawn dubbing, which really is an awesome material. It's gonna be a small, fast, easy to tie shrimp. So basically that will hover quite a lot in the water and be very easy to cast, also into wind, and is for fishing open water in the street, in the fjords and stuff like that of Denmark. So I take a curved gamma hook from Arex. This is a size 8, I think. And then I'm gonna tie all the way to maybe something around there. There's a bit of it has started to curve. Then I'm gonna take some non-lead wire just to give it a bit of weight, not too much, maybe 5 or 6 or 7 turns, something of that magnitude. I'm gonna pull off the rest of this. And there we have a small amount of weight to the fly now. And basically then we need to take some of the dubbing to make part of the tail. And this dubbing is a new dubbing that's from a company called Spawn. Really cool colors for crustaceans, for shrimps and stuff like that. And the color I use for this fly is probably going to be one of the colors I'm going to use the most in the future, because it's very awesome. It's called Ghost Shrimp, so it has a great name even. Basically tie in a small bundle here, so that's going to be kind of the feelers and the tail of this fly here. And then we need a teal feather for this. To make some contrast and to be the mouth parts of this fly. So I take a teal feather, see if I can find the good one. This one looks nice. And basically what I do, I'm going to show you how the teal feather looks in a second. Basically what I do is I cut out the middle, and then I strip off all the woolly parts down here. Because when I do that, I can tie this in with 2 loose turns. Then I can pull on the feather, and I can get a perfectly aligned bundle of teal hackle right where I want it. I'm tying this down and cutting away the hackle that I don't need. Then I take a small bundle more of the spawn dub in the shrimp, ghost shrimp. Tie this in here, and basically now I have the teal kind of covered in some dubbing. It looks really well for the tail part, the thorn of the shrimp and stuff like that. And then I'm ready to continue on with the fly here. The next thing we need is some easy shrimp eyes. And if you haven't seen these before, these are really some of the coolest. They are, well, not some of them, but the very coolest shrimp eyes there is around. And they have this kind of stalk thing, so they're easy to use, and both of them are attached to this, so you can really tie shrimps fast. Basically just... Oh, I didn't place them correctly. Like this, I want them on each side. Like so. And then I'm gonna use the stalk here to make a more even body. Like that. And if you look from... And if you look from above, then it looks a bit crooked. But I don't know why that is, because it isn't. That's strange. Maybe it looks better now. You will see that the shrimp eyes are pointing out to each side. I have a fairly easy way of tying now, and I'm gonna continue. So basically like this. There we go. Okay, so the last thing that actually needs for in order to make this fly finished is a dubbing loop made from the spawn dubbing. So I have this small weight out in front. I have a small tail. I have a decently composed body made from the stalk of the shrimp eyes, and the shrimp eyes will really be there, really be attached there a lot. So you won't have you will have a very hard time of actually losing one of the eyes here. And another thing that's great about this is you've not tied the eyes in individually; they will stay there. You will not have one-eyed shrimps. I have a buddy of mine who says that the best shrimps he has is the one that only have one eye, but I don't believe so. I like to have both the eyes on there. Also the blue eyes on here are very fluorescent, so they really make a good spot for the trout or for whatever you're fishing for to see the fly and to grab it. So I'm doing the whip finish here. No, not the whip finish, sorry. The dubbing loop. I'm really sorry about that. So as I was saying, I'm doing the dubbing loop here. I've moved the thread all the way up to the eye. And then basically we need to taper this, so we want more dubbing here at the back of the shrimp than on the front, because we want it to be we want this shrimp to be more tapered, so that it's bigger and it's more dense towards the eye, towards the hook than to the front, because that is how the actual crustacean looks out in the water, like this. Perfect. Tying down the dubbing loop here, and then basically I just need to cut off the material and then brush this into shape after I've done my whip finish. Like that. Using my Rensetti dubbing brush, a really nice tool for this sort of work. Forcing the dubbing out, and also forcing it backwards so I get the right shape of this fly. And basically, it's a bit difficult to see in the video, but this is very transparent, has the right tapering, has the right look of a shrimp. Maybe you can better see it from above. Let me just show you how it looks from above, like so. And as you can see, really simple shrimp that has all the properties of a good shrimp. It's translucent, it swims nice, it's easy to cast. It has the blue eyes here really are a spot for the fish to see, and basically a very inexpensive, nice way of tying a simple shrimp that really will fish very well. So, I think that was it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, find the full material kit for this fly at my web shop. It's called Nordic Anglers. Swing by Nordic Anglers to see this and tons and tons of other fly tying materials. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and good luck out on the water.